many faces.
Whoa, whoa. Hey. Whoa, whoa. Aye.
From Windhoek, Lagos to Manchester, this is Dfm, the station with many faces. This is Dfm, the station with many faces. This is Dfm, the station with many faces.
Whoa, whoa. Hey. Whoa, whoa. Aye.
From Windhoek, Lagos to Manchester, this is Dfm, the station with many faces. This is Dfm, the station with many faces. This is Dfm, the station with many faces.
Whoa, whoa. Hey. Whoa, whoa. Aye.
From Windhoek, Lagos to Manchester, this is Dfm, the station with many faces. This is Dfm, the station with many faces. This is Dfm, the station with many faces.
It's ringing, guys. It's ringing.
This is Dfm, the station with many faces.
This beat ain't normal.
I they call you, no dancer. I say make I call you some more. Yeah, you leave me no choice, so very soon I go appear for your demand. Anyway, the tight dress on. When I saw you last night at the club.
Tune in to DFM Radio every Friday morning at 9 a.m. with your one and only Toluva Madriola as she brings to you the Youth Compass Show live on DFM Radio Manchester. Sponsored by Dangerous Media.
I'm in the middle of the street. How did I ever let you be?
Where the youth at?
This is Dfm, the station with many faces.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Youth Compass on DFM. It's good to be back. Today we have Mr. Dennis Joseph. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I know you're wondering, why is he acting as a co-host? You know, if you've been a guest on somebody's house for a long time, you're no more a guest. You're a host. You're going to be a co-host. Yeah. So I'm co-hosted because I know where the kitchen is.
So welcome back, guys. I hope you all had a very good New Year's. I hope we enjoyed our Christmas holidays and we're back refreshed. So today's topic is about spending and how to spend. So do you think that young people are very good with managing their money and when it comes to spending money wisely?
To be honest with you, I'm going to tell you no. I say that based on personal experience. As a kid growing up, you always wish to get money. You always wish to have money. So, and most of the kids, the only thing they think about is toys, right? So you can imagine a kid that wants to buy a toy all the time, and then they suddenly have a gift like money from someone. What do you think they do?
Go and spend it all.
Right. So I don't think young people, they're good in spending. They want to spend it all. Just give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and have none left.
Yeah. So now you've basically just told us all when you were little, you was rubbish. You was rubbish at spending money.
I was wicked on that one. I don't care. I just want to eat it all.
So obviously people my age now, because I'm 17, and like when you're 16 you're allowed to get a job. So people around my age and older are starting to get jobs, part-time jobs with college and university and stuff.
Right.
So what kind of advice have you got for them on how to manage their money?
It definitely has to start now managing money. With that age between 15 and 17, when you have part-time jobs, you know what I mean. So savings helps a lot in terms of right now. I believe you don't have a driving license, right? Okay, because one of these days you will choose to go for a driving school, right? So you need money to sort all of this out, you know. So and that will ease a lot of things for you in the future. Now let me put it this way: their parents, their children, their kids, who the parents are not really that rich. So, and they're now doing part-time jobs to sustain themselves, to help their parents work things out for themselves. You know what I mean? So, like driving license, all right? Or maybe you're moving into a new school, and then you need to pay for apartment, and with that you can use in helping your parents. So you definitely you need to learn how to spend wisely, all right? Rather than disperse all the money at a sit and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's very good, because like obviously young people, I don't think a lot of young people actually know how to like manage money and stuff. So how do you think parents can help when it comes to
spending?
Yeah, when it comes to spending.
Parents can help. Parents, I'll tell you what some parents do. They rather take the money from you.
No, let me. Right, story time, guys.
Story time. Bring it on.
When you were little and you'd have like your auntie and uncle come to your house. And they'd be like, "Oh, Toluwa, take this money. You've been such a great child." You're like, "Yes, auntie, thank you.
I'm happy."
And your auntie goes and your mom says, "Come,
give me that money.
Come here.
Give me that money.
Says, give me that money. Let me keep it for you."
Yeah.
You're never gonna see that money no more. That's it. That's the end. You're never gonna see it ever again.
That happens a lot. The money's gone. Trust me.
Forever.
Yeah, and so
they're like, "Oh, I'm saving it in the bank for you." No,
it's a lie.
You're not saving anything.
It's
for
all
you,
a
mate.
lie. It's all a lie.
You
know, the next thing you know, when you come over and said, "Mom, do you remember the money I gave you from Auntie Becky?" He said, "Yes." Can I have that back? And the mom's like, "Yeah. You know what? Actually, about that money, something came up."
No, or they could be like, "Sorry, I feed you, I pay for everything, and you still want money?"
No. That comes later when you get angry. When you're like, "Mom, why will you spend my money?" Say, "I feed you, I pay for your school, so you don't have any right to ask me for that money." That's come later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've all gone through that at some point in our lives.
No, but it's true. This is the reality. This is how it works, you know. But the parents, they don't give you that money back. It's real, and that's why most of the kids, they've come to the senses. They realize that, oh, my parents will not give me the money back.
Yeah.
There are a lot of kids, right? When they get like those money, we call them a fefe.
Yeah.
Somebody just come and give you money just like that, or your auntie give you money, your uncle gave you money.
Yeah.
But they say, "Yeah, auntie, don't
tell
say
my
that.
mom that
Don't
you
tell
gave
my
it
mom
to
you gave
me."
me money." They want to give you secret.
A little secret.
There's a little secret. And then the aunt and the uncle like, but that's how do I get credit then for giving you money, because your parents will not give you money. If I don't tell them, then I don't get credit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like everyone's gone through that at some point in their lives, but that's something we can just look back on and just laugh about now.
Yeah.
At that time, obviously, we're fuming. It's like, my money, you're taking my own money. But yeah, I feel like young people need to be able to understand that you don't need to buy everything that you see online.
Absolutely.
You don't need to buy everything that you see your friends wearing. Just because your friend is wearing this, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to buy it as well because I want to be rocking up with these new trends and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to have the latest shoes, latest designs and stuff. Like, you don't need to always follow the crowd. You need to be able to sit down and think about the future.
Yeah, it's a challenging thing for them because you can imagine, one of the problem here is that most of these kids, they're rich kids, all right?
Yeah.
They already have it all, right? Like they've got it. And then some of these kids, they hardly save to get to that position, and they want to meet up with the other kids, right? So, and then that's when they start doing that.
Yeah.
All right. You don't need a designer shoe to be a designer.
For real.
All right. You don't need a Gucci bag to carry a Gucci bag, or to even carry a bag around. So all bags are bags.
Exactly.
Right. So
it's just the way you like
it's
combine
just the way
things
you
and the way
combine-
you carry yourself.
Right.
If you carry yourself in the right physique in the right way, then it doesn't matter what if other people are wearing about 5 designers.
Right.
As long as you make sure you look clean, proper, nice.
It's up to you.
It's
yeah.
all right.
Yeah. It's your decision. You just make things work for yourself. Don't look upon people. We're talking about this all the time in terms of all the topics that we had before. Looking upon other people make you do wrong things.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm not saying in the bad way that you shouldn't look upon people. You should have role models. But looking upon, my mate is doing that, he's doing this, he's doing that. So now because they have more than you have, you want to spend it all.
Yeah.
So that's wrong. Absolutely wrong.
I feel like people my age as well, like the minute they get paid, they like spend all of it.
I know a lot of them.
So like the next month they're paid, they're broke.
I suspect you to be one of them.
No, unfortunately, I am not like them.
Oh no, I'm happy.
No,
really?
we're not like them, man.
Okay.
For me, I actually keep my money because the thing is, I think about the future,
and
I think about I'm gonna need this money more important in the future. So why am I gonna spend it
Spend
all
it
now?
all
Like
now.
for me, I'm going to uni like next year.
Yeah.
So I'm saving up for the stuff that I'm gonna.
Oh
buy for
my
uni
God,
and
ladies
stuff.
and gentlemen, she is going to uni next year. Oh my God, yeah. That is a big one. So we're gonna celebrate with you when the time comes, right?
We should absolutely. So it's gonna be a big party. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
we're gonna host a big party. Yeah.
But obviously, I'm going to uni next year, which is that's important, and you're gonna need like a lot of things to buy, set up your new room.
You see what
Do
I
you
mean?
get what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not spending all my money. There was a time though, my mom had to go at me because I was spending too much money on food. I mean, sometimes I just get a bit too hungry. You know, like college is hard, man. so
hard.
She was like, "Listen, you're gonna have to take stuff from home. Don't spend too much money on food." And I absolutely understand why you're saying that because you're gonna need that money in future to sort certain things out.
For real, yeah.
A lot of more young people need to understand that you don't need to spend all your money just all at once because somebody else is doing this, somebody else is doing that.
All right. If you have young chavs out there, if you have young brothers, young sisters, listen to Tulua. She's been there. She's right there. She's right at the peak of it. She's giving you good advice on how to go about with your money spending. That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, and I also feel like there is financial help that you can get. I'm pretty sure you can get a savings account as well.
Right.
There's lots of things that you could do. For example, my friend is doing like this what's it called, like £5 challenge thing. So basically, like,
what do you do there?
If she spends like £20,
right,
she'll save like £5 in a jar.
Yeah.
So, and obviously, like, she spends quite a lot of, well, not quite a lot of money, but you know, like every week,
every
you're gonna
week,
spend at least like £20. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
so she just saves like £5, and at the end of the year, that's gonna be a lot of money. Do you get what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So, like, those are the kind of things that people need to like get into the habit of trying to save money, trying to save and think about what's going to happen in the future.
Absolutely.
And like, because you never know what could happen. You never could.
Definitely
know what could
not.
happen.
Yeah.
So that's why you need to save. Like, my parents are pretty good at saving as well. So I feel like parents also need to help and like teach their children from very young that saving is a very important factor.
Yeah.
Because my parents have like said that to me since I was very little. Like telling me you can't spend all your money all at once. You need to be saving. So kids need to be brought up with that mentality.
There's one thing about saving which is very, very important. Saving does not mean because you're saving. You're saving because there could be bad days.
Yeah.
Right. We don't call it bad days anymore. We call it better days. You save for better days ahead. So not like bad days ahead, but we use the word better days ahead. Better days ahead, meaning the opposite.
Yeah.
Like there are times when you really need the money, but you spend it. Well, if you spend it, how do you solve your problems then?
Yeah.
Right.
Then you find people going into debt because they have to borrow money.
Right, and they have to go borrow money.
And borrowing, I'm not saying borrowing money is bad, because at some point people will be put in that situation where you have to borrow money.
Definitely.
But if you can avoid it, then you might as well avoid it. It's better for you not to be in debt than to find yourself
into being a debt.
Do you know what I mean? And like, obviously, I know that people spend money because of like maybe the jobs that they do. So like, for example, people that are makeup artists, they have to spend quite a lot of money on like their makeup stuff, because for me, I'm not a makeup artist, but I do like makeup and stuff.
That's right.
But I know like even my personal makeup stuff, oh jeez, man. It costs a lot. Like when I go for my makeup shopping, the thing, I buy my stuff in bulk. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll go to Superdrug. I'll buy like 3 foundation. I know this will last me for a long time because I'm not like, I don't wear makeup every day. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I wear it sometimes, but not every time. So I buy like 3 foundations, 3 eyebrow pencils, like maybe like 3 of everything. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know that this will last me for a long time, but the money is a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. But I obviously understand that you have to spend that money because you want the best quality. Do you get what I mean?
That's right. That's right.
So I understand that some people have to spend lots of money, but as long as you plan yourself, you prioritize what is important and what is not, then you should be alright. Have you got
I like that word,
Yeah.
prioritizing. Yeah, when you prioritize the things that you want, and then you get yourself sorted. Yeah.
Have you got any more like advice that you'd like to give?
I mean, you've given almost all of them because you are already in this situation, right?
Yeah.
This is the time. How to spend. Learning how to spend is not a difficult thing. But there's one other problem that we have. There are a lot of people out there that don't know how to save. All right.
Yeah.
It's not that they don't know how to save. They want to save, but they are the type that when they get money, they just love spending. I know someone. No matter what you do, you give them money immediately. They get the money. A grown ass person just keep spending. Yeah, the person can spend the money in less than 2 days, and everything is gone. And I'm like, why'd you spend it? So, actually, I don't even know why. So, I've been craving for that for long. I want to have it. So, yeah, but immediately you get money, you went and buy it. Is it really? Do you really need that now? You know. So, the advice that I have for people is that this is not a difficult thing. All right, it's not a difficult thing to do. All you need to do is prioritize the things you want, get them sorted, and then any other money that comes, keep them for bad days or better days. Let's use the word better days. Yeah, keep your money for better days because better days will definitely come. There is no time that better days will never come. When I'm saying better days is the opposite of bad days. Yeah. So everybody goes through 1 or 2 things in their life. In a lifetime, it happens when it comes, and then you're like, "Oh, I need money to solve this problem." And if you spend all your money, how do you solve that problem then? So always learn to keep money for better days.
I also feel like people that go to uni as well, because the parents are not there to like keep installing it in their head that you need to save, you need to save, you need to save.
Right.
They get to uni. And they're going to buy all this drip. Oh, drip this. I want to drip. I want to drip. I want to drip. Listen, that is your student finance. You better keep that money properly, man.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
Keep that money properly because
don't be stupid.
Uni is very hard, you know. Uni is very, very
hard
very
and difficult.
Hard
Yeah.
because you're there by yourself. You can't, like, your parents aren't there for you. You can't just go home and say, "Yeah, there's gonna be food for me because my parents will cook." No, you have to do that for yourself. You need to buy your food stuff. You need to do everything by yourself.
And I believe uni is the starting point of your life.
Yeah,
because that's
most
definitely. These are most of the time. Most of the time you're alone. You don't live with your parents anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to cater for yourself. Do 1 or 2 things for yourself. It's a starting point for you to start learning how to save.
Yeah. Like you don't have to be like, "Oh yeah, but I'm going to uni, I want to look nice, I want people to see me." Yeah, no one say don't look nice.
Nope, yeah.
But do it to an extent where you're not finding yourself in debt or you're broke because you spent all your student finance and stuff. Like your student finance is supposed to keep you for a certain time till you get the other one. Do you get what I mean? So you need to be able to like manage that very well. So uni is like a big temptation for people because they really want to step in differently. You know what I mean?
I believe you. Yeah.
So
definitely.
Yeah.
So let's give a shout out to some of the people out there.
Yeah.
We've got some new people coming in. I've never seen this name before. Michelle. What's it called? Michelle or Michelle Vetumbu. Oh my God, this name is very difficult to say. She says, "Good morning, DFM in full. Happy New Year. You all good. Good to be back." All right, yeah, good to be back. The B is B, and yeah, good to be back. Yeah, nice to have you on the show. God bless you. And she went on and said, "It's nice. It's a nice topic." She herself, she went on to say, "It's a nice topic on the table. Spending, it's a headache in Africa, definitely. Let's wait and get the final advice." So we will give you you've given final advice already.
Yeah, pretty much.
So my advice on the African standard is saving is a difficult thing in Africa, which you mentioned, which is right. It's quite difficult, and in Africa, it's a different ball game entirely. Yeah. We've talked in the aspect of
like young people living here,
young people live in the UK, but in Africa, I think it's quite difficult because one, you don't get as much money as we get
as
here,
we do.
and then 2, I don't think you even get a part-time job so easily. All right.
You see, they don't really get like jobs easily as it is
As
for us.
it is for us here, yeah. So those opportunities, they're limited with opportunities back there. So my advice is, but you still have to learn how to save.
Yeah.
All right. So the advice is, I would say prioritize the things that you need.
Yeah, just try and manage.
Try and manage what you need. Just don't buy irrelevant things that you don't need. Then don't look upon someone else because Patricia is carrying Gucci bag and you want to save your last penny to buy a Gucci bag. Please don't do that.
There's no need, bro.
All right. So there's no need for that. So if you're living, let me use the word in Africa, don't live a fake life.
Yeah.
Period. Let me use that word. If you choose not to live a fake life, you'll be fine.
Absolutely.
So most of the Africans, they live fake lives.
Even for young people here, don't live a fake life.
Right.
Let people know you for who you are.
That's it.
There's no need to try and
don't try to impress anyone. Yeah.
That you're not.
No fake life. Be yourself. Don't spend. Prioritize the things you want to buy. Don't buy irrelevant stuffs that you might not need. You bought a big Gucci bag. Yeah, right. Okay. You go out for a party. You carry the bag. Will the bag feed you? No. You go out here and there with the bag. You still have debts at schools. You have to pay your school fee. Will the bag pay your school fee for you?
Absolutely.
No.
Not.
So these are things that you don't need. So don't spend wisely.
Yeah.
Prioritize the stuff you want. I want that and that. This one is not relevant. That one's not relevant. I'll keep the money for bad days or for better days. Use the word better days. All right. So back in there, we've got our one and only Wendy Love online. She's watching.
Hello.
So that's the advice for you, Michelle, in Africa, or Michael, I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Yeah, I think it's Michael.
Michael.
Yeah, it's a boy.
It's a boy.
Oh my God, you've been saying girl.
Oh my God, it look like a girl. Look, I'm really sorry about that. Apologies on that one. So Michael, like Michael Jackson. Come on, guys. Okay, will you please stop writing your names as if it sounds like, oh, it's Michael Jackson. Yeah, it's real. It's Michael. I'm not really well. All right, who's this again? Makeup is expensive.
Hear it. Screaming louder, let them hear it because makeup is expensive.
Yeah.
It is expensive.
She's telling you makeup is expensive. Definitely.
It is. It really is.
Oh, definitely. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you on that one. So you take it from there.
Yeah, so pretty much we've gone through like everything that needs to be spoken about.
I'll come back to you.
All right, that's fine.
So important.
We've practically gone through everything that we need to talk about spending. Like, I'm just going to go through it again as a summary. It's basically what you need to do is learn how to prioritize what is important and what is not. Learn to use your money wisely. Learn to not spend your money all at once and then be broke for the rest of the month. You need to understand that you don't need to copy people and buy things because your friends have got it or because your family members have got it. You don't need to buy things because you want your friends to think you're the happening person and every form of drip you've got it. Like, yes, my G, you're dripping. Okay, you can drip, but you don't need to go out of order and go and start buying everything Gucci, everything Calvin Klein, everything. Do you get what I mean? So like everything just needs to be balanced out, and that is basically everything that needs to be said, like everything that needs to be touched upon. And this is basically for like young people my age, because I know that young people my age struggle a lot with saving, and you just have to think about the future. And once you think about the future, then that's it. That's it. You should be all right.
Yeah.
You should be good.
Yeah.
So
I'm back,
anyway,
guys.
he's back now, but unfortunately, I finished now.
Oh no, you can't finish.
Finish?
Oh no. What about me? What about me?
Oh, next time, just tell the person I'm busy, man.
Yeah, I you know that one was so important because one of our best contractors, we can't miss that when we miss that, because those are one of our agents that pays one of our bills here in the studios and all. So when you don't pick that, they're like, oh, we're not gonna pay your bills anymore. We need to pick that. That one was so important, guys, because you don't want the FM to close up. So I just told them like, yeah, we're in the studio. You just got at the wrong time, but I'll call you guys back. So, but yeah, that studio I told you about, you know, you finance us, you pay everything. Yeah, we're right now. So you've given them advice already.
Yeah.
Someone just came in and said it's true. Very interesting topic. She's there's a lady. Yeah, she's Lee Maria Ananas. Or Ananas?
Ananias.
Ananias!
I'm so good at this name pronouncing.
Oh!
I'm amazing.
I'm feeling you. I'm lost there. She says, many people leave to impress others, not doing what their heart tells them to do.
Absolutely correct.
I feel, I mean, she's right.
Yeah, she is.
She's absolutely right. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much. As you can see, I'm your co-host, and we have our one and only host, Talua. in the house. All right.
Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching today. We'll be back next week, Friday, on
Definitely.
Youth Compass, sponsored by Dangers. So, yeah,
That's
thank
right,
you very
that's
much,
right.
guys. Hope you have a nice rest of the week and enjoy your weekend.
That's
Bye.
right. Take care. Bye.
This is DFM, the station with many faces.
This beat ain't normal.
When they call you, no dancer. I say make I call you some more. Yeah, you leave me no choice, so very soon I go appear for your demand. And you had the tight dress on when I saw you last night at the club.
Tune in to DFM Radio every Friday morning at 9 a.m. with your one and only Toluva Madriola as she brings to you the Youth Compass Show live on DFM Radio Manchester. Sponsored by Dangerous Media.
I'm in the middle of the street. How did I ever let you be?
Where the youth at?
This is DFM, the station with many faces. This is DFM, the station with many faces.